Hello. Let me turn that down quite a bit. Oh, do I have... One second. I just gotta pull up one more thing and then I'll hit the buttons. I'll do the clicky buttons. So, it was everybody's weekend. Well, actually, I'll ask it again there in a second. Everything's gonna go a little loopy on me, watch. It always does. If the audio cuts out, I'll fix it there. So I'm gonna do it a little differently today. I'm gonna wake up a little bit first. I don't know what time we're gonna go till, but we'll go. We'll do a thing. We'll have a night. I don't know, normally I'm here at 4 or 5. I go till midnight. I just was not an option today. Yep, it's up. Okay. So I don't think I'm going to start with the Cyberpunk one because I want to read this thing about Sonic first. And before I jump into that, like I said, I want to ask how you guys are. Hope y'all are doing well. I'm doing fine. Had a long weekend. I missed the Saturday stream, I know. Crucify me. Toss me into the fires of Mordor. We can find our way there easy. There. So yeah. Didn't it come out on the 8th? The hell are we today? We're Spotify. We are the 11th. We are the 11th. And it came out on the 8th. And apparently it's really well done. I wouldn't have any idea. I couldn't tell you at all. Sorry. I'm gonna back that up a little. Oh yeah. Wait a minute. I remember why I had it sideways. I take 2 days off. I didn't even take 2 days. I took 1 day off. I don't stream Sundays. I took 1 day off. I already forgot how to set this stupid thing up. Anyway. There. All right. So yeah, Sonic came out over the weekend. It's pretty cool. I watched the first one a long time after it came out. I heard a lot of good things about it. I just never stopped, I never took the time to watch it. And then I did, and I regretted having not watched it sooner. I must have watched it 4 times. At least once with everyone I knew. No, I watched it once with Allison, and then we put it on with Amber, then we put it on, I think we put it on at work once. Turned out somebody was a fan at work. So we watched it there, they thought it was cute. So, I guess it opened setting weekend major impressive record. Sonic the Hedgehog 2 managed to outpace every other film currently at the box office, as well as some previous films, to set an impressive record. So video game movies are not dead, that's great. I guess you just kind of have to do things right and, make it what the fans want. Now, I think this is also because Sonic is such a huge IP. I doubt this just has to do with, because I didn't play every single Sonic game, but I know I can tell you people were fans of the comics. There were people who were just fans of the show. So I think it being faithful and those other people loving every other type of media, I think that's what saved it. Not only to Sonic the Hedgehog 2 race to the top of the box offices. What is this written wrong, or is it just me? But the sequel managed to outpace its predecessor to become the biggest opening for a movie based on a video game ever. Paramount Pictures' second film about the Blue Hedgehog with a need for speed blasted into the weekend with an impressive 71 million domestic opening at the box office. That's pretty good, I guess. Combined with an international box office total, that comes to 141 million on opening weekend. As reported by Kotaku, that gives Sonic the Hedgehog the biggest opening weekend for a video game movie of all time. You mean it beat Resident Evil? Are you kidding me? How is that even possible? No, I'm kidding. These numbers are particularly impressive when comparing Sonic 2's opening earnings to other movies in theaters. Michael Bay's ambient. Wow, what's that? I haven't actually said a word since I woke up. So I'm not surprised I can't talk yet. Okay, there. Michael Bay's Ambulance only made 8.7 million domestically over the weekend. Really? Mobius. I thought it was called Morbius. I think I've been changing it back and forth because I'm an idiot. While Sony's Mobius has only made 126 million worldwide since its opening on April 1st, however, Sonic 2's success isn't entirely unpredictable despite the notorious curse for sequel films. Yeah, everybody loves Sonic. Especially when he's done right. He's so, like, tiny and wholesome. You just want to high-five him, right? The title for the biggest video game film opening previously belonged to the first Sonic the Hedgehog film, which garnered 57 million in its first 3 days. Damn. You know what? What did Resident Evil do first? First one, let me see. Resident Evil. And I do mean the old first one. Wait, what are you showing me here? The same thing with 2 different years. I just thought it was silly. Yeah, 17 million, 2002. Grossed 40 million domestically and 103 million worldwide. Look at that. I like to compare, well, I guess it should be the sequel, but I like to compare video game movies to that one just because that was my favorite. I grew up with that one. My parents weren't too happy when they found out my grandfather rented me a movie like that at such a young age, but he never paid attention. Like, well, what does he want to watch? What's a good movie for him? What do you think's a good movie for you, kid? The next thing I know, I'm watching something like another movie. No, I guess it really just was. Oh no, Dawn of the Dead. It's also a zombie movie, but you know, critical response. Where is? Would it be marketing and release this time? Part of the teaser was shut. No, part opened at #1 in the United States, where it grossed 23 million on its opening weekend. Yeah, wow. So Sonic the Hedgehog 2 really did, like, It boasts an all-star cast that includes returning actors like Jim Carrey as Dr. Robotnik, Ben Schwartz as Sonic. The movie also introduced Sonic's famous Red Echidna. I had to stop myself from saying lover. Sonic's famous red lover, Knuckles. As voiced by Idris Elba and Miles Tails Prower, voiced by acting Colleen O'Shaughnessy, who also voiced the character previously in the TV series Sonic Boom, as well as several games. The movie picks up after the first film's events, rather than before the first film's events, following Sonic and his friends as they try to stop Robotnik and Knuckles from obtaining a legendary artifact known as the Chaos Emerald. Chaos Emerald. You just say things improperly, and that makes people laugh. Much of the film appears to set up a series of planned sequels and spin-offs since Paramount intends to create a Sonic the Hedgehog cinematic universe. A third film in the series is already announced, while a Sonic... sorry, what the hell? How did I do that? While a Knuckles spin-off series recently got greenlit from Paramount. While the production company hasn't released any details yet for what fans can expect from either, there's a chance Robotnik might not appear since Carrey recently signaled his imminent retirement. His imminent death. However, the post-credit scene does tease the imminent arrival of a fan favorite rival for Sonic. but whether the character makes an appearance in the third film of Knuckles remains to be seen. I just love how every so often that red line really messes me up. Anything above or below and I just start stuttering. It's like a trigger. Now that I got these headphones on, I keep bumping into it. So, Sonic movie did pretty well. Let me know if you've seen it and if it's worth going see. I'd like to think so. Just reading the rest of the stuff around the edge. And this is courtesy of CBR. That's pretty nice. I don't just mean of them, but it was a good article, I guess. I love how I just end up back at this. I don't even know if I'm going to end up reading that one. I haven't even beat Cyberpunk 2077. I still genuinely think it's too rough. Man of Steel actor Harry Lennox demands Will Smith return as Oscar claims Smith's 10-year ban lays bare the shallowness of Hollywood morals. That's kind of funny. Yeah. So, I'll just read this because it's going to sum up what I was going to say anyway. Man of Steel actor Harry Lennox, who played General Swanwick in the film and went on to portray Martian Manhunter in Zack Snyder's Justice League, recently penned an op-ed where he demanded Will Smith return as Oscar for Best Actor and claimed the Academy's decision to ban Smith for 10 years lays bare the shallowness of Hollywood morals. Yeah, because he slapped a guy. Now, I don't really care if he returns it because, like, Hollywood already showed their hand, so it doesn't matter what they do at this point. After Will Smith slapped Chris Rock at the Oscar ceremony, the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences President David Rubin and CEO Don Hudson sent a letter to Academy members announcing the board has decided for a period of 10 years. Jesus, that doesn't really matter. See, I changed with all the other videos of how she treats him, his wife there, Jada. I don't think it was faked anymore. I think he's just genuinely so broken inside. He just didn't know how to react. He thought it was funny, and then he saw her upset, and he didn't want to have to deal with what she might do later. So he just went up there and tried to make her smile. Of course, I got it whenever I switched the thing, but yeah, I think he's just, unfortunately, just broken at this point. They concluded the letter writing, "This action we are taking today in response to Will Smith's behavior is a step toward a larger goal of protecting the safety of our performers and guests." but you know, anybody else? Whew, you know, if you're a young person of a certain category, no, screw it. Those people who hurt you, I don't think they can. Well, I mean, how's Weinstein gonna go right now? Well, you know what? At this point, I wouldn't doubt it. You know, he really wants to go one more time. He's getting up in age. He always goes. He doesn't smile anymore. Who cares? Lennox penned an op-ed for Variety titled "Will Smith Must Return as Oscar to Restore the Award's Honor." Harry Lennox, I think you missed it. There's nothing that can restore Oscar's honor. It is named after, like, I know people make jokes about it all the time, but I'm not gonna lie, it's not something I've actually Googled. And I used to watch him. Oh yeah, don't give me the Wikipedia, which is more important. The Academy Awards. Oh, okay. So I'm not gonna lie, I did think those two things were separate, but at the same time. And I'm just an idiot. I'm gonna say a lot of stupid things, and over time you will realize that some of this is not an act. Yeah, King Richard. Huh. You know, the reason I know of The Power of Dog is because that old man there, Sam Elliott, fighting with Jane Campion. Belfast, because I actually like Kenneth Branagh films. And that's it. Oh, is West Side Story that one where that new one there? Nobody went to see it because it sucked. It's a box office bomb! It received seven nominations at the 94th Academy. Oh, wow. Yeah. Will Smith, return your Oscar. How dare you tarnish the Oscars? Jeez. Within the op-ed, Lennox didn't beat around the bush. In the first paragraph, he declared the Motion Picture Academy's decision to ban Will Smith from Oscar ceremonies and events for 10 years as a discipline for slapping Chris Rock is little more than an extended timeout for playground bully. It's a toothless penalty that lays bare the shallowness of Hollywood morals. They've been laid bare for like 10 years now, 20 years. I can't remember, but I swear to God, it was Gwyneth Paltrow. She was on some channel or something, and she said something about Weinstein. Everybody knows not to be in a room alone with them or something like that, or everybody knows about a button or something. I don't remember what it was. I was like, it was, I don't even think I was back living in Lancaster. So there is nothing new. There is nothing new. I think it's Scream 3. They basically talk about Hollywood rape anyway. Trigger. What was it? Scream 3. Or at least Hollywood indecency. What are we kidding? Or is it 2? Which one is it? Oh, here it is. Roman tells Sidney his plan to frame her for the murder before he kills stab producer John Milton, his biological father, and their mother's, hard R. Sidney furiously denounces Roman, saying he has no excuse for killing innocent people other than simply choosing to do so. Right? Like, this is a film that's about the metacism of Hollywood. I guess it would just be the meta-ness of Hollywood. I don't know. So yeah, there's, like, what are you gonna do? Unfortunately, Hollywood sucks no matter what you want. You can't, wow. Not even the awards. Later in the op-ed, he also criticized the Oscars' performance as a whole, describing it as profane. Given the coarseness of pop culture in the age of social media, it was no surprise that that much of this year's Oscar proceedings were frequently profane. I mean, I'm surprised this is what mattered when you had what the hell's her name, Amy Schumer, just completely dissing Kirsten Dunst in front of everyone, calling her a seat filler. And her husband a seat filler. Kirsten Dunst is more famous than Amy Schumer is. Like, everybody's seen Jumanji. Oh, son of a... Okay, I'm gonna... Oh, Jesus. One sec. Okay. Yeah, that's why I didn't like it like that. So, how do we find a nice middle? There's a nice middle. Okay. I just was tired of bumping into it with my headset. I fixed it when I wasn't wearing them. I don't know why. I should have put them on first and then fixed them. While Lennox would criticize the Academy for their punishment, he spent the majority of his op-ed targeting Smith, noting that the actor needs to mail his golden trophy back to the Academy and publicly state something to the effect of, "Out of respect for the 94 years of honor conferred upon this award, I do not in good conscience feel worthy of being its custodian." Just tell him to toss in the fucking trash. Just take that thing and just... melt it down. Turn it into a ring. Lennox would specifically take issue with Smith's acceptance for Best Actor, which he won after he slapped Chris Rock. Yeah, but think about the ratings. That's what matters. During the acceptance speech, Smith said Richard Williams was a fierce defender of his family, and this time in my life, in this moment, I'm overwhelmed by what God is calling on me to do in this world. Wait, I don't know. Jeez. For a godly man, that was kind of weird for him to do. He would later reference the supernatural, saying, "I'm being called on in my life to love people and protect people and to be a river on my people." by slapping the shit out of them. At one point, he even touched on the advice he received from Denzel Washington after he slapped Chris Rock, saying, "Denzel said to me a few minutes ago, at your highest moment, be careful. That's when the devil comes for you." He warned him, and you didn't listen. Look at that face. Like, I know he's probably like in tears because he couldn't believe he won an Oscar. You know, Will Smith, he's been in just about every film, at least one film every year, you know. It's like taking every dart you can find in a 10-mile radius and just chucking at the dartboard. You're going to get a bullseye. Didn't they even finally give one to Leonardo DiCaprio? Like, referencing the remark about God, Lennox wrote, and couching his acceptance speech as somehow submitting to the will of God, Smith abdicated personal accountability. The devil made me do it, but that's only because God's trying to guide my... He's not wrong. But he would later add, it is an insult to the honor of God to assign him any part of the Tawdry episode. No, God isn't in this building. Like, look at this. There's no God here. We're talking about literally graven images made out of gold. Like, what the... Who's kidding themselves that any of this is godly? Oh my gosh. The only reason Ricky Gervais goes. It's an insult to the honor of God. Yeah, to argue that some deterministic forces at play is to deny the sad fact that the affair was purely human. Yeah, only humans would really be handing out literal gold trophies to people who just say things on paper. I'm saying things on paper. Okay, I don't act, but here, by the end of the year, I'll release one skit finally. I promise. We're April 11th. By the end of the year, I should be smart enough to... Son of a gun, write something to do that, you know? To be sure, a grave moral failure occupied, but the psychology and philosophy that underpins this ongoing spectacle can very ably be explained as an act of free will, Lennox asserted. Like, this is just hilarious, I'm not gonna lie. Aside from Smith's discussion of God and the supernatural in his acceptance speech, Lennox also specifically took issue with Smith slapping Chris Rock, describing it as an existential crisis for the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences. He added the incident was such a jolt to societal norms that it will gnaw away at our national conscience until somehow properly atoned for. No, it won't. No, it won't. We got over what's his face drugging and hard R-ing a 13-year-old girl, and we kind of moved on from Weinstein doing that for 30, 40 years. I think we're going to get over Will Smith slapping. Well, we're going to get over it in the sense that we're going to just meme it to death, whereas they were just literally forgotten about because of the media. Don't you worry. Finally, he concluded the op-ed stating, the only hope for justifiable grace must involve Smith voluntarily returning his award for Best Actor. Yeah, they shouldn't take it away. He should just give it back. I mean, at this point, everybody should just return their Oscars. I think that would be the safe move. Just send them all back and just be like, you know what? We realize that you guys are okay with drugging and hard R-ing a 13-year-old, but you guys aren't okay with two guys who could have worked it out slapping each other. Right? Like, at this point, Chris, it should have boiled down to like that whole, you got to hit me, I get to hit you. And they turn it into a little boxing match or something. Do it for charity. Do it for the kids. That's ridiculous. This is just ridiculous. Like, who actually cares about this anymore? We're April 11th. When were these goddamn things? When were the last? I almost said 92 years ago because that's the first thing I saw on Wikipedia. Yeah, Will Smith did it in 1929. Yeah, but when was the last one? Son of a gun. Was like a week or two. Must have been 2 weeks ago. It wasn't that long ago. That doesn't matter. I don't care enough to actually look it up. Unless I said it. Yeah, because that was April 8th. That was their decision from a couple days ago. Yeah, I don't care. And then this is also comic book CBR, comic book resources. I'm going to touch on this because this is just funny. It's like, I want to know, is this one of those, is this going to turn into an attack on J.K. Rowling because she's a TERF? I mean, really anybody with any common sense has to unfortunately get called that because, you know, there's only men and women. That's not... Crucify me for that. Did J.K. Rowling copy Tolkien's The Lord of the Rings for Harry Potter? I mean, you can LARP all you want, make that third category so that, you know, they can all swim in the same pool together. But no, you can't. You're not gonna mix people. You're not gonna have men beating on women. I'm sorry, I'm not fine with that. And like, no. In the realm of fantasy, few stories would have existed today without the introduction of The Hobbit and The Lord of the Rings by J.R.R.R.R. Tolkien. I'm kidding. J.R.R. Tolkien. From his works, further inspiration would have eventually be derived as more stories were introduced in the coming decades, from The Witcher to Game of Thrones. What's that? Most of these fantasy tales would go on to be phenomena in their own right. Still, only one would skyrocket to a level of iconography comparable to Tolkien's work. No. I mean, I guess maybe in sales, but I wouldn't say so. Not like well, a level of iconography, yes. I guess that's what I'm talking. I guess that we're talking about the same thing. Everybody does know what Harry Potter is, just like everybody knows what Lord of the Rings is. But I guess the same thing is now true of at least Game of Thrones. I guess maybe The Witcher. I wouldn't say so because I can't. I could. Okay, before I say I couldn't beat the game, I should say I haven't even tried. I got 10 minutes in, and then I don't know what's wrong with me. I would just shut it off. Unfortunately, that's the same thing I kept doing with the show. I can't sit through it. It sucks. I'm sorry. The books might be totally different. I can read anything. I literally read anything. I'm working on a Shakespeare thing right now. What did I start with today? Oh, well, it's one I read already. Yeah, it was Midsummer Night's Dream. That's why I didn't think I read. I didn't read anything today because technically I did. I've read that one. I was thinking of starting The Taming of the Shrew, and then I read, and then I went to take a nap. So that's probably why I can't remember anything from it. So, because I haven't read The Taming of the Shrew, but you know, that's what I mean. I go to do one thing, and I just read something else. I go to start a game, and I go play something else. I think I actually ended up beating BioShock Infinite instead. Come to think of it, that's what I ended up doing. I would start, and I would end up playing BioShock Infinite because that's around the time I beat it. So, side note aside, J.K. Rowling's epic franchise about a young boy who discovered he was a wizard captured the imaginations of generations since her first book was published in 1991. Since then, the franchise has spawned more titles, films, video games, and even theme parks. However, when examined by a microscope, it's fascinating just how much of the series has felt like a parallel to Tolkien's work in The Lord of the Rings. In fact, some parallels are so evident the question has been asked, did J.K. Rowling copy The Lord of the Rings? I don't know how that makes even... Do they mean because there's two old men? And in one book, one's gay, and in real life, the other wizard's gay? Like, is that what the hell are they trying to say? How are they even, like, this okay, yes. Over the first 7 books in the Harry Potter series, much of the wizarding world was explored, and various creatures, terms, and characters were introduced that could have been compared heavily to what was established in the... Perhaps the most famous comparison came from Frodo and Harry Potter, as both fit the role of Chosen One. Huh? How the hell was Frodo the Chosen One? He didn't want to do it. He chose to do it. That's not what the Chosen One is. Everybody else chooses him. God chose him. You know who is the Chosen One in Lord of the Rings? Aragorn. Aragorn was the Chosen One. thinks this so well, and maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I will admit I was like living under a rock when I read everything that I've read. I would say I was very antisocial. I didn't really speak to anyone, so maybe these are all just my pure unfiltered idiotic thoughts. But I always thought Frodo was not the chosen one. He chose to do the job. It is not the same thing. Aragorn was the chosen one. He was chosen to rule a kingdom by fate and time and all that. Copy Lord of the Rings 2 then? Yeah, I know, because it's wizards. Like, I don't... Like, well, see, even there, Link is more of a chosen one than Frodo is a chosen one. That's why I'm a little confused. Oh, wait, what's going on down here? Okay. There was also the addition of Lord Voldemort and how his supreme evil rule were similar to that of Sauron's Middle-earth. Another equal... What? Oh, wait, let me go back up. So Elrond had to endure their own dangerous quest to either destroy the One Ring or Voldemort's multiple... One thing or 8 things? One or... It's the same! It's the same! Yeah, Zelda and Galadriel, totally the same thing, right? Another equally obvious comparison. See, I skipped that line again. It's just all these are so weird. There was also the addition of Lord Voldemort and how his supreme evil and rule were similar to that of Sauron's Middle-earth. How? He was never like he was never. It was all. I feel like that neither. Maybe I forgot. Like I'm currently. Like I started it and then I stopped. I want after I read, because I only read like one of these a month, and they're short. You can do it through a day. If you can watch one in an afternoon, you can read one in an afternoon. So I've got to finish reading it, but then I'm gonna go. I guess that's what I'll do, because you got the game coming out soon, and then for Lord of the Rings, you have, and I read that once a year anyway. And Lord of the Rings, you got that silly show. Some smaller... oh, wait. Another one was obvious comparison could be seen with the One Ring's telepathic connection to the ring bearer Sauron, along with Harry and Voldemort's connection through Legilimens. I know that's what it's called, but I've never said it out loud. Legilimens? I think that's what it's supposed to be. Legilimens. Because it's probably Latin for read the mind. Anyway. Yes, but no, because if he just took the ring and went like that, he'd have like some whisperings because there's some corruption. But that's... Harry can't like peel the scar off. Can't like pick the scab off and just throw it. The voices go away. Some smaller comparisons that have been showcased throughout the franchise could also include Dumbledore and Gandalf, who serve as powerful guides for Frodo and Harry. Yes, but in very different ways. There's also the uncanny resemblance between the Black Riders known as Nazguls and Azkaban's Dementors as both... Yeah, and the Boogeyman. What the hell? The parallels would continue, including Shelob and Aragog. That's like one of the only ones you have. That's like the only one. As the resident massive spiders from both franchises, but what's clear is that even if not copied, the inspiration has been more than evident. Yes, and inspiration isn't the same thing as copying. Inspiration is fine. Like, you need to... You can't copy, but you can't... Nobody's going to come up with it. Everything that's under the sun has already been created, or however that stupid line goes. Did J.K. No. In 2000 interview with Newsweek, Rowling spoke about her experiences working on the book and upcoming film, mentioned some of her inspirations for writing Harry Potter. Here it is. Here's where she says it. In the interview, she stated that she wasn't much of a fan of fantasy, but she had read The Lord of the Rings when she was 14. Ha! I did it younger, lady. However, she also added, I didn't read The Hobbit until I was in my 20s, much later. Actually, I read The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings before I was 14. I'd started Harry Potter by then, and someone gave it to me. At that point, many had assumed Rowling had already read The Hobbit concerning the genre of the story she was crafting, but were surprised to learn the opposite. It's such a dull book. Are you fucking kidding? Like, I can't read The Hobbit. Well, I mean, I can. If I sat there and tried to, I could probably polish it off in a day because I just wouldn't want to move on to the next day with it. Although the similarities between both stories would imply there's a degree of copying involved in the narrative, there's also the concept of the hero's journey. Yeah, you know, which is a narrative tool that has also helped skyrocket the Star Wars franchise to equal fame. And any good story, Harry Potter is a great example of the hero's journey, right down to the evil nemesis and wise old sage. Plus, since Rowling had never read The Hobbit until after she started the series, why the hell does that even matter? It was unlikely she could have copied much without the full story already in her mind. As a result, the only real logic could be any... rather than Rowling had to... What the hell? Why do they keep swapping back and forth? They're two totally... I don't think this person knows The Hobbit and The Lord of the Rings are two totally different books. View of Gandalf. Love created Lord of the Rings strangest hit. Hobbit's view of Gandalf. And, that's because I think, isn't it Galadriel Scott or whatever is the one that created Gandalf or something? I don't remember. Silmarillion's crazy. I actually got to read that one. I can't just sit there and listen to it. I'm never going to get through it. So I don't know what this is, but I like anime movies. I am a big anime movie buff. Like, a good one I have watched recently that I suggest everybody go see. It's on Netflix. It's Flavors of Youth, I think is what it's called. It's the international version. I would like to watch every version of that one. I just like these stupid art pieces that they are. That's basically all they are. They're art pieces that make you feel anything. And I know that sounds weird, but you know what? Just go and watch some of this stuff. Enjoy the time that you're here. You're not here for a long time. You're here for a good time. And this is a good time, usually. Sure, you might be sappy, you might end up crying or feeling like it, but that doesn't matter. Just watch something that's good. That's all that matters. The film will follow 17-year-old Suzume as she explores a quiet town in Kyushu. While on her journey in this town, she encounters a young man who tells her, "I'm looking for a door." Get out. There it is. Over there. A Sweet Christmas. Please don't be something that can't be playing. I don't want to know. I wrote it in Webdings. The film will follow, Suzume eventually discovers a weathered door standing upright in the midst of the ruins of the town. She eventually grabs the door's knob and opens the door. After Suzume opens the door, doors across Japan begin to open and unleash destruction on anyone near. Suzume sets out to close these portals to prevent further destruction. Okay, is this the trailer? We'll give it a shot there. Hopefully YouTube doesn't give us a hard time. The official description for the trailer states, on the other side of the door was time in its entirety. It continues 17-year-old Suzume's journey begins in a quiet town in Kyushu when she encounters a young man who tells her, "I'm looking for a door." What Suzume finds is a single weathered door. Are we reading over the same thing? Jesus Murphy. It was shielded from whatever catastrophe struck. Seemingly memorized by its power, Suzume reaches for the knob. Wow. Doors begin to open one after another all across Japan, unleashing destruction upon any who are near. Suzume must close these portals to prevent the further disaster. It goes on. The description concludes, the stars, the sunset, the morning sky. Within that realm, it was as though all time had melted together in the sky. Drawn by this mysterious door, Suzume's journey is about to begin. Okay. What is happening? Accompanying the trailer and first key art director Makoto Shinkai said, "We must think about how to close the many doors we left open." Oh, he added, "I've bestowed that responsibility upon Suzume as she travels across Japan, closing various doors. It is my sincere hope that this film leaves its audiences with big smiles and excitement as they walk out of the theater." I've already got a big smile because it sounds so dumb. I love it. It's already great. Honestly, I feel like that's the greatest compliment I could give a film, because it for me, that when it comes to movies, it just sounds corny, right? It sounds great. It sounds ridiculous. It's a silly premise, but it's there, right? Closing doors. We're just talking about how the hero's journey matters, right? Not only is Shinkai the director, but he's also the writer of the screenplay and the original story. The character design is done by Masayoshi Tanaka. Animation direction is done by Kenichi Tsuchiya, and Takumi Tanji is the art director. The film is produced by both Comics Wave Films. Yes, that's who did, was it Flavors of Youth? Films Inc. and Story Inc. It is being distributed by Toho Company Limited. I don't know what those are half the time. Oh my god, that looks awesome. Is that part of the movie? Can we blow this up? That is brilliant. No, not yet. Go away. It is expected to arrive in Japanese theaters on November 11th, 2022. What do you make of this new trailer and the key art? Do you plan on checking out Suzume no Tojimari? Yeah, now I do. Well, you know what? Let's toss on the trailer, I guess, quickly. Gundam Hathaway. Gundam Hathaway was like that. Okay. That was really nice. That was short, but it was nice. Disney says anime is a focus area for them to transmit them overseas just the way they are. Oh, that's good to know. Okay. You know what? And I guess I can cover this. I am interested. I play it every so often for like an hour or two. And all I do is run around the city completing the little like jobs where people are like, "Hey, we need this guy hunted down." It's like, yeah, I can do that. I don't think I bought a car yet. I feel like an idiot. I'm literally just running around the city like a vigilante, just either beating the like daylights out of people or just getting them from around the corner with like a pistol or something. It is fun. But I don't know why. It's just more fun to just do that than whatever silly story they wrote. But then again, I've always been like that. Spoiler alert. I've completed the WoW 7 chapters for Eternity's End. And I'm going to watch those on stream later, the videos, because I didn't watch them. So I could skip them. And I could just watch them later. I don't want to be mean to all the people who put the effort into World of Warcraft and the cutscenes. I don't watch them. One of the reasons I was so in love with World of Warcraft was there were no cutscenes. My brother was like, and there's like, everything's through story. You read everything. And I'm like, you do? He's like, yes. And for some reason, I'm too stubborn to just play classic WoW. But then again, I also really hated getting lost for hours on end. So like I have to take this happy middle ground. And I know I could just put add-ons on, and that's exactly what I ended up doing to be able to do it back then. And I remember he used to be like, the only time there's a cutscene is like it's a reward. It's a reward to get a cutscene. And now it's like every time you talk to someone, they're like, well, and I understand why. It does immerse you a little better, in my opinion. But that's why I'm just glad you can skip them. That's it. That's all. When I want to play a game, I don't want to watch cutscenes. I hate cutscenes. I do. I'm the worst for it. It is why I play so many it's why I play Final Fantasy 7, 8, and 9 so much. Because you can just hit X or you can just read the bubbles. That's why I'm usually paying more attention when I have to read. Oops. As opposed to just them reading to me. I've got the worst. Oh, son of a gun. I have the worst listening skills ever. Like, I'll hear it. It's going in my brain. Trust me. But half the time, it'll be like 10, 15 minutes, and I'll turn around and be like, what were you? Can we go over that thing you were talking about? It's like, why? It's like, I don't know. I just caught it now. And I'm having a full conversation with you, but I just need to circle back to it because whatever I was talking about didn't make any sense to me anymore. While Cyberpunk 2077 has significantly improved from its notoriously difficult launch, a developer from CD Projekt says the game still has a long way to go. In a video posted on Cyberpunk 2077 subreddit, Quest director Pavel, I'm going to assume it's Pavel, Sasko shared some behind-the-scenes information about Cyberpunk 2077. When asked if CD Projekt is planning to deliver a DLC expansion this year, Sasko explained the studio's priorities. I can assure you that we're working on an expansion. We're working on stuff for you guys. Besides that, that didn't change. We are still improving the game because we are all aware there's work to be done. Sasko also explained, expressed his appreciation for the positive feedback they received about Cyberpunk 2077's next-gen release, adding that the fan reaction has given the developers more incentive to work hard on the game. We're very happy you guys liked patch 1.5, and that gives us more incentive to work for you guys because you show your appreciation for it. That's as much as I can tell you. We're working on stuff for you. Like, I'm literally daily reviewing quests, talking to people about stuff, so it is happening. That's awesome. Okay. While we don't know much about 2077's story expansion yet, there were reports back in November that CD Projekt was allocating more resources to work on the game's expansion. The developer has certainly had its hands full between Cyberpunk updates, DLC, The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt's next-gen upgrade, and recently announced next game in the Witcher franchise. The new Witcher game is still surely years away, giving CD Projekt time to focus on Cyberpunk's redemption story. When it's running well, Cyberpunk 2077 is an amazing game, as we said in our review of the PC version of the game back in 2020. However, it was a different story for the last-gen console launch, where terrible performance and game-breaking bugs were in the experience. Yeah, I know a lot of people had that. I had some issues. I didn't have anything that were game breaking. I just got sick of the game. Like, okay, it was immersion breaking. Like, the game never crashed on me. I don't think it ever crashed. If it did, I don't remember. But it never crashed on my PS4. But I had the PS4 Pro, so I was pretty lucky. I'm gonna count myself fortunate there. Don't worry. But I do remember I was constantly getting hit by my own car all the time. Every time that stupid son of a gun would pop. One time it actually landed on me. It just came out of the sky and crushed me. That's actually when I stopped playing it, because I was like, "This is wow!" I saved myself that time. This is ridiculous. How am I supposed to play a game that every time I call my car, I gotta watch out because it's got some sort of grudge against me? Well, we don't know much about Cyber. Yeah, I already read that. The new Witcher game is. Yeah, I've already read that too, I think. Fast forward to February 2022, where Cyberpunk 2077's 1.5 patch finally included the PS5 and Xbox Series XS release, along with a handful of gameplay fixes and content changes. For the most part, fans were very happy with the new update, as Cyberpunk 2077 has started to feel more like the game players anticipated for years. It has. Last time I played, I had a lot of fun. Since the 1.5 update, Cyberpunk, I just haven't continued the story. Cyberpunk 2077 has received another patch that includes even more bug fixes. Whoops. For more on Cyberpunk, read about how the new crowd AI was too powerful for last-gen consoles. No! I know I shouldn't say this because I don't want to encourage any developer company anywhere to like make their game so... Just make my PS4 burn! Make it catch fire! I'm fine with that. I'll buy another one. Trust me. I'm an idiot. We'll do this. I'll just get it used next time. Don't worry. You won't make much money from that one. I know if all the games are burning all the PS4, it'll be hard as hell to buy one, but that don't matter. All right. Well, I guess we've landed here. The Kingdom Hearts 4 and Kingdom Hearts 20th anniversary official announcement trailer. And then after this, I'm gonna go and play some Lost Ark for some time there. All right. The only reason I'm worried is because, like, okay, I played Kingdom Hearts way back when it first launched in 2002. My parents rented it from, what was it called? Blockbuster. Look, I'm 27. Wasn't that young. I wasn't that old. Whatever. I was fairly young. I should know it because I rented games from there a lot, but I'm just trying to find an excuse. And the first time I played it, like, okay, I didn't play it for a long time over those first 3 days. I let my brother play it, my older brother. And then I actually got a chance to play it, and it's like it brainwashed me. I just sat there for the entire rest of the weekend. It was gone. I got further than he did in the same amount of time. We couldn't get past that stupid chameleon at the time. Still really hate that fight. The worst. It is the worst. I'd rather eat friggin' sand than do that again. And when I finally beat the first game, it was like really super depressing. Like we grew up as really hyper depressed children. Not our parents' fault. They tried to do everything, but you know, just you grew up in the middle of a divorce. You grew up moving around a lot. It's hard to be happy all the time. I'm sure people know what I mean by that. But beating it kind of broke me because he didn't get a friggin' win. You go through the whole damn game and he doesn't get a win. And then you play the handheld and he still doesn't get a win. So then you move on to the second game and you're like, all right, here we go. We're back. We're winning. We're doing this. We found his girlfriend. We found the other girl. We did all the stuff. We locked all the doors or unlocked the doors at that point. I don't remember anymore. Guess what? He doesn't get a win. No. Now you go and you play the other video games, right? The handhelds. And guess what? In Dream Drop Distance, you don't get a win. In fact, I think he loses still. But they're just like, yeah, the Keyblade chose you anyway, so boom, yada, take it. And then you go to play Kingdom Hearts 3. And they try to convince you you've won. Because two old guys are like, oh, we got to restart the board. Let's play a new game. But it's like, he didn't win. He's dead. I watched him die. And I'm like, I don't even know if I want to keep doing this shit. And then they release this, and I'm like, hey, sign me up. Put me at the front of that line. Almost bought the silly music game they put out recently. So let's do this. 20th anniversary. Ooh, I just love that. Who can't get excited when they see that? I gotta go bug my brother for my copy of this. I don't know why I said Resident Evil. Kingdom Hearts. Who the hell is this? No, I know this. So we're gonna start with the 20th anniversary. Okay. So these are the oh right, because they wanted to make the phone game relevant, and this is what I'm looking at. I really don't like the mask. Like I would have played the phone game, but something about it felt too like just throw money at it. I love how edgy it is. Kingdom Hearts. Remember, it is forbidden. What is? Like I don't know what they're trying to sell me on here. I don't know what this product is. I know it was the phone game, but how is this 20th anniversary? Is that Gandalf anyway? Oh, I'm chilly now. What the hell? So this is isn't that? No, it's not. Yeah, it's Araquis and Xehanort. That's their names, eh? Can't remember anymore. Last time I played any of the things that had to do with the early days of the Kingdom Hearts was in high school. Like I said, I got sick. Well, not even I got sick of them because I played all of them. It's just depressing as hell. The poor kid never gets a win. Finally, for free. For free. What the hell does that mean? I didn't even know you had to pay for it. Is that why I thought it was? I saw the adverts for it, anyways. Everything is connected. Yes, it is. That's why they're numbered 1, 2, 3, and there's things in between them. As brought light and darkness about the beginning, and hearts nurtured it. Okay. Oh, cool. It's the thing. Life was passed down time until the land was filled with thriving people. Is this still Kingdom Hearts? This is city of light and darkness, dreams and distortion, the remembered and the forgotten. What the hell am I looking at? Scala ad Calum. Oh, hey! Isn't that the... Here, that sprawled and branched like veins through a city. So this is the early concept for their Kingdom Hearts 4, I'm guessing? And we're going to be going to that city at the end of Kingdom Hearts 3 that they showed. Oh! Okay, so when you get them, the battle area changes and everything scales. Okay. I'm okay with that. Was that a little Sora? That's a little Donald. I don't like what they did to the music, but a little goofy as hell. But we can move on from that. I'll just ignore the music. That's cool. I like that. Oh, that's green. that's a girl in green, I guess. She's not just green. There's a red guy, there's a blue guy, there's a green guy. Hey, don't I recognize that from somewhere? Hey, there's a white guy. Oh, and they're beating on that big black guy. Is that okay? Who's that edgelord? Damn, this looks cool though. I don't care what anyone says. I know I shouldn't be excited, but I am. Son of a gun. Missing Link. What the hell is Missing Link? What the hell is this trailer? iOS and Android. Well, I'm signing me up. Sign me up for that. The Lost Master Arc. Whew, saved myself there. Gotta stop making that joke. If this isn't the ending you desired, if it brings you despair, are you kidding me? All of these friggin' endings have not been the ending I desired. Are you joking? They've all brought despair. I don't think I really cried at any video games, but these are just the worst for making you feel like shit at the end. It's like, what did I do all that for? He doesn't get the girl? What's the point? Then you go play the next one anyway. Oh, then leave this world for another. Well, you know what? Don't say that. Your options are endless. Oh, they are. But the self-Sudoku is not what you're supposed to do. The heart resides within the soul, which in turn is guided by the fate to its rightful place. Those are the things that messed me up because for a long time, according to my older brother, I don't remember, I would ask a whole bunch of these questions, and I ask a lot of stupid questions today. Maybe that's an echo of that, but I don't think so. But I did like these. I really did like those. Those are one things I thought were really memorable about Kingdom Hearts, and I kind of did wish more games did at the beginning, like these really cool opening shots where they just superimposed deep questions. So is this just Kingdom Hearts 4 on Unreal Engine? That's all it's going to say. The choice is yours once more. Yeah, I could just not play it. There he is! It's our boy! That's Sora! Look at him. Lounging around as always. Who the hell are you? Wow, what a weird thing to do. Is that supposed to be Kairi? You've been asleep since you arrived in this world 7 days ago, so it's not Kairi. Oh, so he landed here. So we're starting here. We're going to go anywhere but here. This is Quadratum. Oh, it ain't Tokyo, huh? It's a world full of life. Well, but for you and I, it's similar to an afterworld, I suppose. Oh, so... What did I tell you? He's dead! Hate that. What are we fighting now? Is it still Heartless? Please tell me it's that big guy with the big heart in his chest. Ah! I love fighting him. I don't care. We could fight him all day. Oh, it's a different kind. So is this gonna be like Digimon? Bye! What are you gonna do with all that? What are you gonna do? Get off your iPhone, bucko! Do you have... Well, at least you got shoes. Do you call the thing? Yeah! There you go. He did it. He called the thing. Oh my god. Well, we all know that there's going to be fights like this where you get to do stupid stuff like that. But I really don't think that I hope to God they do the grappling hook thing. I love grappling hooks. So it's literally a simple mechanic that can do a lot. Oh, he's down. No, he's not. He's hitting them. He looks good though. If you do leave this world behind, don't expect to return to the one from which you came. How big of a goddamn multiverse is it? You have to go back. Ah, not you losers. Just stop. Bum, ba-da-dum, bum, 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 bum. Oh, that's a 4. I'm like, why is that a 3? And this is where we've landed. 20 years. 20 years of this silliness. Hey, it's those two. Wonder where he is. I don't know, but I sure hope he can help. Who? Mickey? Hades. Just where do you think you're going? That's Hades. Yeah, that's Hades. Oh, because he's dead. Ah! Kingdom Hearts 20th anniversary event. A recap of this event will be available at a later date. Cool. That's fine. Don't worry about it. That was cool. That was pretty cool. I like that. I'm just gonna step out for a sec. Not because I gotta go cry or anything. She's at. I'm just gonna be right back. I'm gonna let Lost Ark load, and then we'll play. I just gotta go take Dog out finally. It's her time. Hello. There. We go. I forgot my water. I'm gonna be right back anyway. All right. Gotta launch this. Roommates. That'd be nice done.
Oh, it's so sparkly. Oh, it's so sparkly. it's so sparkly. Oh, it's so sparkly.
Okay. I just had to make dinner quickly, too. So we'll just go back to continuing this main quest. What are you doing in here? She's not begging. It's just weird. I just turn around, she's right there. So collect the stones. Can we bring up the map? Spring a beginning. Made some homemade steamies. Getting too expensive to go to the local Billy K's. I don't think there's a foreign one though. I think that's kind of specific to our town, or at least our local one. It's a weird restaurant that came up. I think they don't have a franchise. What I'm saying, they started when I was like a kid. My mother's very proud that we were there. Excuse it. I didn't know I was supposed to climb. I thought those were something else. And I'd be like, this is a great mining spot.
Here. It's ready.
The essence of illusion. It worked on humans. Did it? Hopefully we'll work on the Purus too. Please use the essence on the Mad Purus. If it works on them, please take this essence to Jahia. Thank you. Sure. Don't know who that is. Where are these Purus? That's 6 right there. I like how fast these are over and done with. That's the other thing I like, is they don't spend too much time on like questing. You're just bang, 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 you're done.
Controlling delirium with the essence of elusive light herbs? Impressive.
Is it? Okay. These both going to Legeus? I guess this would be the week I hit 50. I really only did play a week of this. I can hear the laughter of the Dewdrop Elementals. They're talking about you. They want me to deliver their thanks to you. As the commander who protects the Dewdrop Elementals, I would also like to express my gratitude. Dewdrop Elementals flow in the depths of the earth when it's time for one to be reborn.
Controlling the madness of the Purus with the essence of elusive light herbs. That's quite a feat.
As for me, I found the one who snuck into this land last night. I think it may have something to do with this incident, so I asked Tovish to track him down. Please go see Tovish. Since my aura still lingers around you, he won't attack you. Oops. I got a lot of stuff, eh? Any gear upgrades? Probably not.
Thank you.
Those have become pretty sparse. I don't get as much as I used to. I don't want to cut. Well, you know what? I should level up my skills. Because I am kind of doing all this as on my own so far. And it's been pretty good. Like, I've heard a lot of I am getting into it later, into its North American life cycle. And I guess I am kind of glad that I waited.
Legaeus sent you? You're not a Puru.
What gave it away? I can definitely sense Commander Legaeus' aura. Well, I need some help anyway. I chased after that stranger, but we simply don't have the strength to take him down. Even Brinwit, our strongest warrior, couldn't leave a scratch. The stranger headed for the Spring of Beginning. This spring is the source of our water. We can't risk it being contaminated. We must report to Legaeus at once. Don't try anything stupid. It's too dangerous to go alone. I swear, this chair is breaking. I mean, you can't hear it, apparently, but... which is a good thing, but... Oh. I gotta get used to my buttons again. Yeah, but oh yeah, I was gonna watch the, you know what, I'll do those after. Cool down. I was gonna watch the WoW cutscenes. Because I beat the End of Eternity. I haven't done the raid yet. I'd like to. My guild and I have been talking. Or the guild that I am in. I'm Simon. Hello! Just doing the dungeon mission Spring of Beginning in Lost Ark. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool stuff, yo. Hey, it's the clown guy!
Are you all right?
He took a pretty big blow.
As a rainstorm.
Oh, that clown thing's alive on his shoulder. I thought it was a puppet.
Good. Now,
Do we finally
before
get to
that
fight him?
toddler on the Lutera throne can react. Assemble our forces at Borea.
Oh my god. He's getting away. I wanted to fight him now. This is gonna be good. I don't think they expected me. Oh, Goro is that big thing I was fighting earlier. It's true. Oh, this bell end here needs to go down. Kai Cool Sadon. Oh no! That's not what I meant to do. My fingers can't find their placement anymore. Aha. Find any trace of Kaiko Sadon. That giant pool of blood? He contaminated it.
Essence of Mayhem contaminated our spring.
Oh
It
no.
was hasty of me to blame the humans.
Lyre should return to normal once we purify the spring.
Well, focus on
On
that.
behalf of the elementals, thank you for saving Lyre.
I want to go focus on
Once the spring is restored, we will lend
killing
what
this
aid we
clown.
can.
Hey,
How did
Came in
the
from
Mayhem
danger.
demons sneak in?
I don't know. Without your help, we wouldn't have been able to drive them back. Regardless of what situation you may be in, if you need the help of the water elementals, we will be there for you. Thank you, floating lady. Oh. Thought she was saying something else.
The elementals will be very helpful.
Will they? Are you sure? I need to tell Father Armin about this right away. So yeah, I don't know if I doubt you were able to hear it earlier, but there's this cool anime coming out. Suzume anime film, I should say. I think I still have it up. That's the Academy Awards. No, you stupid dumbass! Why would you click that? Oh, thank Christmas it didn't go through. I hate my twitchy fingers. The only person I'm willing to yell at like that is really, like, unless you've annoyed me to no end. The only person I'm willing to yell at like that is myself, and I did, because I got these twitchy fingers. These fingers right here, they're all twitch all the time. Anyway, they just click on things that they shouldn't click on, and it exited the damn thing. And now I don't know why this isn't working. Now it's just being difficult. Yes, explore, restore all tabs. Give me that window. Give it back. Oh, it takes time. I'll finish this dungeon. Return to Mistfog Shelter. I'm pretty sure I'm done this one anyway. Yeah, there's an anime movie coming out. This is all happening because I restored a window. Yes, hold on. It's all gone. It's all gone. What a dog. Hi. You gonna push me around because you didn't get anything? Okay, well that's... Yeah, she can push me around. So I'm gonna have to pull up each window individually. That's okay. Hi. Hi. Look at her. What are you doing? You're not getting anything. Smush her face. What do you want? I literally have a blank plate. Now go away. Stop pushing me. You're not getting anything. What the hell? She just takes her nose and she just flips your arm like, hey, 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 hey. Like, no, hey. Cut it out. Enough. That's enough. Thank you. Love you too. Suzume no Tojimari. Here we go. This is it. So I just want to show you the stills. That's kind of weird to cut back, but it's because it looks really cool. So this is it. Suzume no Tojimari. I'm going to end up watching the trailer off stream again. Just because I want to watch it beginning to end, no pausing, because I want to say something out loud. But it looks wonderful. Like, I like these little effects. I know it's something you've seen it around. It I don't know if it's out yet. They've just released the trailer. But yeah, it looks pretty cool. I bestowed that responsibility on. Yeah, I've read this part. It's a really pretty film. I didn't even know about it until earlier. I was just browsing through comic book or bounding into comics and came across that. I put the trailer on, but now I'm doing this. Oh my god, they're angry. Might fight this guy. These fights are fun against these things. Just because you get stuff, right? Yeah, I could put that on after the stream on the Discord. That'd be pretty cool. That is loud. I love the sound of these things make while they're dying. Just ah! Are you done? You want out? Like she's trying to get comfortable, but at the same time, there's just nowhere for her to get comfortable. It's like there's plenty of room for you. If you don't want to be in here, just say so. You don't have to be obnoxious. Alright. What the? Oh. Oh, goodness me. Jesus. I love ranged attack. Oh, you kidding me? Okay, well, I guess we're doing this. You guys evoke the beast now. Stupid fairy elementals. Oh my god. Okay. I can't pull it up. At least I shouldn't. Because I'm not blurring it out. I'm not blurring. I'm not putting any censor noises. I don't like that. I think it's stupid. I think it's funny for comedic effect because, but I don't care. Like, there's no, I don't. Anyways, go look up Ricky Berwick and see what he did recently regarding some controversy about the bundle of sticks word. Now, the reason I'm not saying it is just because once I start saying it, I'm not. There's two words I just shouldn't say once, because once I start saying them, it just comes out. It's the R insult and the F insult. I grew up in a different era. I grew up as a child who liked to insult people like that. So I just don't say it once. And I just don't, I'll get in trouble. I'll say it in French, because it just means slow in French. Basically, it just means slow in English, but... You want to go back to Lieutenant Castle, if possible? Can you please report to His Majesty on my behalf? I don't want to. We have to do something to drive back these demons from the land of Pyrrhus. We'll lend our aid. Okay. I have a reply to it. It says preach. If you start there and you go up, it's great. I mean, he has the balls to say it. I just wouldn't say it on. Because I gotta cut that, or I gotta be careful. Like, I gotta find it and cut it.
Glad we can help the Purus.
I'm sure Thyrain would be happy to hear this news. I'm fine. This is nothing. I just need a little rest. Injured Armin? Like, oh no, he's got a new name.
Armin, you should get some rest.
Okay, I gotta go to Lutera Castle. There's a F2. 120 minutes? Seriously? That thing ended, eh? Yeah, it's not in effect anymore. Okay. Doesn't matter. It's not gonna cost me that much. I'm literally just like a few over. See, 90 silver? Not bad. Ooh, login event. Got to grab that. But that is a Canadian worth protecting. That is a wholesome Canadian. Because he's right. They're I shouldn't even be worried about saying it here. It's just my paranoia makes me so goddamn scared to say certain things sometimes. That's what I like about the Akira the Don speak publicly.
Remember to activate
From
the
a Norm MacDonald thing. Oh, excuse that. There are just certain things you shouldn't talk about in public, so I'll just leave them in my mind. My little head or whatever. Now, I'll say them in other contexts, but I feel like, again, this is not the place for it. I could make, if I had a snazzy enough joke, right? Like a priest, a rabbi, and but I don't. And I have no build up to be doing the things you shouldn't say on Twitch, right? Like, you shouldn't say.
He still decided to stay?
Because everybody would be expecting it if I did it now. All the more now that I've said it, people are going to be like, well, anytime he says you're not allowed to say. Right? It's good news that we can help the Purus. I'm sorry to rely on you so much, but can you please convince Armin to come back to the castle and get treated? Please visit Jeweler Breet on your way out. I know it's not much, but I preferred a little something. Okay. Cool. That's actually nice of him. Buy, sell your lost art gold fast. Wow. Every game has gold, has buy and sell gold, huh? That's wonderful. Okay, I get rid of that. Oh, I still never did anything there, it's true. I'm gonna make more use of it, but I want to get through the story. That's kind of why I just blasted through it on WoW, so I can do other things on stream. Because, hell, that wasn't getting frustrating. Plus, I wanted WoW more for on my own time, whereas I'm really enjoying doing the Final Fantasy story on stream. The Purers have decided to help the help of humans. This is stark contrast to Sherritt's days. I'll make preparations immediately complete.
I'm glad to see you again.
Shame I don't have a say. Sure.
I don't have time to
Assume you're here to make sure that I haven't snapped and killed all these traitors. Haha, I think you'll recognize Sherritt's former envoy over there. But if we're up to me, I'd be watching him dance the hempen jig. But the king thinks these vermin can be brought around to our side. Personally, I think it's a waste of time. But feel free to take a crack at him. Just don't get your hopes up. 1 second. It's just full of interruptions, eh? Just don't get your hopes up. Regent's envoy. Oops.
My apologies. It's His
Majesty.
Now.
Change the title. The people may follow that boy for now, but soon they'll see him for the fraud he's always been. Winning a throne is far easier than keeping it. Isn't that Game of Thrones? You cannot ignore Sherritt's tyranny. Have faith in Thirain. The citizens are not convinced overnight. His Majesty must show them that he deserves to be king, just like His Excellency Sherritt did. If Berhart was here, he would... Never mind, we're done here. Relay the story to Thirain. Might as well. Wait, where am I going? That's the only thing I don't like about these Diablo-esque games, like this map system. I just get confused so easy. I'm spinning around in circles, not sure what the hell's going on. That's not what I meant to do. I have this chest. What is this? Oh. Did my headphones just die?
I have quite a bit to think about.
That's okay. This is what this was for. I didn't think to charge him earlier because I'm lazy. Don't act like I'm the only one. Turn him on or turn him off? I'll give it a second. I need a water anyway. Oh boy. Forgot. What a dog! Always in the way of that thing. For you. Now I gotta talk to you. Yeah. Okay. So your lover out there, he has this to say.
That's what Sherritt's men.
I must say, I was hoping for a more positive report, though I do wonder if he wasn't right about still needing to convince the citizens. I polled him myself, but I doubt. Oops. See how the people inside Lutera Castle feel and what they say to me. Sure. Why not? That's a castle. Listen, Lutheran residents. Oh, I gotta solve all your problems for you. Are you kidding me? Why don't you just talk to them yourself, your highness, your majesty, or whatever it's called? You large ship. This chest. This is what I was looking at earlier. Combat readiness. Gun Lancer. Lone Knight engraving. Is that it? It is. Darn. You can assign. Oh, I need Gun Lancer. What? Large shit. I don't even remember what I said. Let's be honest. And 3. 1 being collected. I don't know what I was collecting then. Jesus. Now I got that stuff in my bag. I don't know what to do with it. Just slam that cup down. What am I? Oh, down there. Oh yeah, I gotta go find Britt. And then Lutheran residents all over the city. I don't really want to talk to that many people. I love how pretty the game is though. Like, it looks real nice. All the time.
What song should I play?
How about one where you're not so loud in my damn ear, lady? Hey, what do you think of him?
It won't last.
Why? Are you gonna fight? If you start fighting, lady, I'll start throwing fists too myself.
Welcome to Bright's sparkling jewel shop.
I heard that this order I received directly from was for you. Here's the gift that His Majesty prepared. F5.
It's nothing compared to the grace and friendship you've showed me and Luterra. But I hope you'll accept it.
This rock?
If it weren't for my destiny, we would be adventuring together, no doubt. Even if we're not together,
My will
to protect the mortal world will never be broken.
Irene's a little
Our friendship will last.
maybe that's why he didn't want to marry that hot chick. It's gonna fail anyway. No bonus. Nothing. Ain't that a kick in the head? I don't actually know if I'm doing it right anyway. I gotta look up a guide on that. I've just been reading a lot more for a while. Speak with Saria.
Honor to meet you.
Where's that? Mistfog Shelter. Okay. I thought Saria was somebody I'd find here. Tonight is going to be a bit of a shorter stream, though. I'm just want to make sure I get some content made for today. Something Lost Ark related. Do a couple of videos. I'm starting to figure out how this works. I'm getting it. I'm understanding it. I'm having fun. It's actually one of the more fun hobbies I've had in a little while. I know it sounds weird, but
What should we do?
I'm basically sitting around doing this all day anyway.
Father Armin has
Might as well turn the
disappeared.
camera on and have a go. And the soldiers decided to go through it. I tried to stop Father Armin. I left him for a moment. He disappeared. How'd you stop him if you left him? Stupid ass. There were witnesses. But I don't know why I did that. I didn't notice the tree. Now that I notice the tree. Tender timber. What am I landed at? I think it was L, wasn't it? Yeah. Logging. Found lush trees. That's a flamenco. Or flamingo, whoops. Pearson flamenco. What is with me lately? I don't even know my animals. Losing my mind. And I think it's funny because I used to make fun of people for not being able to get things right, and now here I am. I'm cursed. Oh my god! It just won't end. I just wanted to cut a tree down. Why are they so tough? Like, that doesn't even make sense. Go away. Let me cut down this tree. No, no, no. Oh, for flying. Enough. Stupid birds. Just cut the tree down. Hate these birds. They're just mad because I called them the wrong thing. Woo! Oh, they're back. Lovely. What is going on here? Pete. That won't be hard. I've been defeating them this whole time. Speak with Peether. Oh, I hate that. What is with these birds? Who hurt you? Hey, you buddy. Tell me. What is wrong with the birds here?
He went this way. He didn't look very good.
No, he didn't look very good when I left him. He straight up changed his name to Injured Armin. He's never been that injured.
Father Armin. He went that way.
He went across the bridge. Oh, what the hell? What's happening here? A big demon here. Oh wait, there's more. What is this? Defeat 8 mayhem demons. Okay. This is just the boss demon standing around, huh? I don't understand. But we've got him. I keep forgetting that's not to move. So there's a whole bunch of these. I'm not focusing on that, that's for sure. I'll be at this all day. I'm just gonna take on the little fellas and that's it. Wow. I'm surprised. I'm out of here, big fella. I have nothing to do with you anymore. In my ass. Oh, wait. These are always fun. Oh, that was not who I thought it was. Just drop this just in case. We could do with a little bit of power being drained from that. But not anymore. Don't need that. I am thinking of beginning a classic WoW journey there soon. Now that I got the end of Eternity's End, I'm getting caught up to stuff. I'm thinking that's what I'd like to do. Because they're going to be doing Wrath of the Lich King Classic soon, and boy, that I actually do have interest in doing. I would love to go back and do all that again. That's how much I hate myself. That one was fun. I mean, I hated glyphs.
Yes.
I know they were great,
To where
but
the demons are.
they were too expensive for somebody with no work ethic. They went to where the demons are? Is that what he said? Kind of vague, man. So where's the portal? Does he know? Oh, I got to put points in, huh? I don't think I have enough for anything I actually want to do, so I'm just gonna...
The Chaos Gate is suspected to be on Farewell Isle across
Oh.
the bridge.
It's better if it's to stop him. Father Armin is heading that way. Dear knight, scout ahead and help. Father Armin will follow you shortly as this area is secure. Alright. I'm down with that. Get this tree on the way there. Get this cheese on the way there. Get that cheddar. It's a tree, for Christ's sake, buddy. What's wrong with me? I'm getting more of that good log. I just gotta open the map more often. Because, yeah, this is a hunting area. I didn't think of that. Armin is in crisis. Go to Farewell Isle. I don't like the sound of the name. I don't like the name of it. Unfortunately. Just kinda gives bad vibes. Ooh. Alright. Look at him.
Pretending to be human while demon blood fills your veins.
What?
Sounds crazy to me.
Oh, see, he's being like Joker now. There's always a clown monster. Oh, here's a poor fella. Are we getting like a berserk thing? Oh, they actually knew he was a demon. That's funny. Well, no wonder. Oh, that's weird.
The whisper of madness is within you.
Am I gonna have to fight him first?
The darkness, madness.
I don't want to fight him. He's my buddy.
Let's play with my
Don't. No. That's weird. That's weird, yo. Don't say that. Don't put it that way. You want to fight? We'll fight. That's why he's got a new name. I don't need this. Okay, well maybe I do. Oh, he's got me in the air. I don't even know. That's the one thing I suck at with these is where to stand. My best attack though, so. Oh, he's got me. Oh, right out of that. Sheepers. Okay, so maybe I should just drop the shield. Because it's not like he can hurt me like that anyway, so. And I get pushed back a lot less. Jesus. There. Now I'll just get through it like that. Now I got you, Armin. And you thought you had me. Other way around, buddy. I just need to have that on. You can't get through my that's perfect. That's frustrating. Oops. I'll drop a potion quick. Ah, curses. He pushed me into the air. Son of a... I ran away. I was wondering what happened. I was curious. Look. Jesus, Murphy. I keep hitting the wrong keys. You're gonna... What does that help? There we are. Armin, come to your senses. Poor fella. I don't think you meant to do that.
That was underwhelming.
This Confell's got on my nerves.
Well, the seeds of mayhem have been planted. What will grow, I wonder.
Me too.
What have I done?
Armin, nothing. I beat you. What are you worried about? I literally beat you.
Sorry.
Don't be. I beat you. I won. I'm not upset. What do you mean? I'm all right. What's more urgent is to spread the word that the Mayhem Legion is planning to attack Berea. What is that? Like, where would that be on the map? To Captain Halrock, not Harlock, Halrock. Okay, so that's done. I was hoping we'd fight that big clown guy, but I keep forgetting to just hit the keys on my mouse. What am I looking at for wood right now, anyway? We're getting there. Echoes of logging, hardwood. So those are all later. I know that much. So how's everybody's day today? I know it's late in the evening now. Hope y'all are doing good. Doing fine. We watched, been watching more Avatar: The Last Airbender. Allison had never seen it. We're in the season 2 there. It's great. It's hilarious. They're torturing that poor kid there. I gotta talk to Pythor still. Okay, well I'll go turn this in. Get that portal. And then go turn this into Pythor.
The captain is on the wall.
Yeah, they're the one that knows they're firebenders but has no proof. They're just psychological. Well, no, now they have, because Bossing Say is run by crazy people. I love that show. I forgot how good it was. We just did the most depressing there, the Stories of Bossing Say episode. And part of the reason we started watching Avatar was like I can't stop. I forget what it was. Couldn't stop talking about it, and then Allison mentioned she'd never seen it. We took a small break, and then they had that tribute in our place, and I just put it on some more. But no Fontaine across the street has them. We surely feel the same way, right? We have to ask him about him to share some tea with the townsfolk. Okay, Iroh. Merchant Fontaine. Okay. But before I do that, Lair Terrace. Lair Terrace. Here we go. Go turn that in. I want all of the EXP. Go get rid of this. I forgot how fun of a show it was too. I know the flamingos are being attacked. I'll help them out. It's a relief you found them when you did. I remember I hadn't actually watched it until after. Like, I watched it a lot when it was on TV, but I never got a chance to watch the whole thing, you know? It wasn't until like way later. I think I was living in Valdor. I think I was playing World of Warcraft at the time. I'd put that on and just play. Kind of like what I've been doing lately. It's a grand way of spending time. In my opinion, it really is. Oh yeah, speak with Merchant Fontaine. Isn't he here? Or do I gotta wait for him to load in? Yep, there he is.
Let's get ready to leave.
I should break down everything that I have right now. Everything that's not being used. What's the... no item level. What's this one? Facet required. Here, dismantle. We're going to be getting all better stuff there at some point anyway. All this other stuff I gotta get rid of. Put it in my chest or something. He's just trying to be a goody-goody. What you gotta make money at a time like this. Stay in business. Go tell Enrique that I have no intention to do such a thing. Well... I'm in a feuding little thing, huh? This is gonna go over well. Buy chamomile tea from Fontaine. Okay. I guess I only need one. I was wondering what I was gonna end up doing, but I only need one. Excuse me, Fontaine sold you the herbal tea? What a jerk. I didn't mean to cause you such trouble. I'm sorry, it was short-sighted of me to hope for the best. I'll compensate you for the chamomile. Silver needs them. Ancient coins. Yeah, no. 2 merchants, except. So, I thought I just clicked on it, and I got 100 silver. Was I supposed to be selling these the whole time? That's not what I thought. Distribute anxious tea, herbal tea to anxious people. I don't mind paying for stuff. Like, why would he think that I'm the hero? I've literally got more silver than anyone. Who gave you permission to sell tea here? If you wish to conduct business in Borea's domain, you must first obtain... Oh, for Christ's sakes. I am the King's Knight, your Majesty's friend. Oh dear me, please forgive my insolence. Please feel free to conduct your business. Make yourself at home. What's this? You're giving it out for free? Such generosity at a time like this. Oh my god. You're such an idiot. I'm glad I'm done. I'm glad I'm done. Had enough of that. Holy moly. Halrock.
Demons are targeting Borea? That's foolish.
No, not as foolish as you think, buddy. I've been fighting demons everywhere. Yeah, impregnable? Yeah, sure. May he rot. Cannot conquer us. I've already dispatched some scouts to check for suspicious activity, and I'm just about to summon all the knights of the castle. You wish to lend us a hand? That's much appreciated. In that case, report to Kazan, the scouting party captain. No, so far this has been a fun little Diablo-esque game. I know I come back to that every so often. It's hard not to get caught up in it. Like, honest. Just the amount of enemies that come at you and everything, and the abilities, at least for the 2 classes that I've been playing so far. I don't plan on playing more than 2. I still want to play World of Warcraft and
just in time.
Final Fantasy 14, right? The other Knight from Luteria, you're just in time. The situation is quite dire. Knight Hunior hasn't returned from his mission with the Vanguard. Massive rift has appeared, and I think his delay must be somehow related to that. We've lost all contact with him, so it's impossible to confirm if he's even alive. I'm afraid I can't leave my post right now to lead a search. Would you be able to go search for the Vanguard instead? The other knights that went with the Vanguard alongside Hunior include Raid Captain Gabriel, Archer Captain Azaran, and Strategist Demor. I pray they're still alive. If you see them, please tell them to hang on just a little longer for the reinforcements from the palace. Oh. Jump down. Jump down. Oh, that's pretty cool. We're going down into the depths of hell. Woo! Well, there's Hunior. Gone. Oh, he's dead.
What happens to the advance party? Raid Captain Gabriel and Archer Captain Azarin.
Defeat the demons coming out of the rift.
Tell them to stand firm.
We'll go this way first. Oh shit! That's not what I meant to do. Ah, nuts. I don't. Oh, here we go. Well, that sucked. Now I don't have my electricity for a little while. I'll just take them on like this. And only a few more. And that gets rid of that. Move on. I love those. Just because of the sheer amount of EXP you get. Just shoots that bar right up. Look at that. Almost done. Eric. I can't sleep because of my wound. I mean no disrespect, King's Knight. Oh, it's because of this little brat. I don't know if I'm gonna end up playing just the whole night.
I can't salute you.
Well, I'm gonna be doing WoW stuff in a minute anyway, so it doesn't really matter. King's Knight. It happened in the blink of an eye. A rift opened up in the sky, the ground sank, and demons began pouring out. Please tell Halrock the advance party couldn't complete our objective. And then we jump down some more. Or we jump up out of hell. Okay. I like this part. This I think is pretty cool. I have a hard time being angry at this. I'm gonna get that teleporter over there first. And then we'll go down. Because we probably need to come here for one reason or another. So at least I'll have it ready to go. Oh. Oops. Someone's home. I'll be right back. I'll be the retour.
We will fight to the end.
Will we? Alright, I'll be right back. Okay. Well, I'm going to unfortunately leave it there for tonight for Lost Ark. We're getting kind of late. Try to start on time tomorrow. I will be here on time tomorrow. But as most people would be aware, I skip cutscenes in World of Warcraft. That's funny. Drama in the dumbest forms ever. And I began watching. Oh boy. I don't know what it's doing. Okay, there we are. I love how this. Okay. World of. Well, why don't I just do Shadowlands cutscenes in order? That's what I need. Do I want that one? An hour and 41. I just need Eternity's End. From where we left off. The hell? I put that on like yesterday. Why is that still coming up? It's a Leon Lush video. Wait, what is this? 9.2 Arthas' Fate in Shadowlands End Chapter. Okay, so I haven't seen this one. Road to Eternity's End. Okay. So Arthas Young. No, that's not Arthas, is it? That's Anduin, isn't it? Oh, I guess it is Arthas. I have no idea who we're looking at.
Lordaeron is ours. It's over.
It's Anduin.
Your father would be
I'm an idiot.
so proud. Is that his? You've gotten it all bloody.
Only one of us wanted this war.
You call for peace when it suits you, little lion.
Is
But
this?
you're quick enough to kill.
I should have killed you when last we met.
How rude, sister. You're
Oh,
a
so was her
guest
sister.
in my home.
Your home. You desecrate that throne with your filth. Enough!
Wow, he's getting angry.
You put the torch to Teldrassil.
Burn it!
Okay, so yeah, I think we're gonna be watching this in a second.
And you slaughtered all of them!
Is that her
How
sister
could
or
you
is that
take
her?
all those innocent lives! This was beyond life and death. There was no other path to true
I thought it was her, but I guess
freedom.
not.
How can you not see that?
I'm gonna drop this a little.
Murderer! Monster! Butcher!
Yeah, so this is different cuts. Okay.
I will not make that mistake again. Surrender.
So this is when they went to arrest her before Shadowlands. So this is when they tried to destroy the whatchamacallit. Lordaeron. She just licks his nose. Blah.
You've won nothing.
Oh. They kidnapped him. Yeah, so this was pre-Shadowlands. I remember this. This all happened before Shadowlands. So this is
Such a narrow
Okay.
vision. You disappoint me.
yeah, we watched this. I know that.
Matter. We
That
will
was just a cool
find
little
peace
thing there.
in another.
The light is with me. Even here.
Oh no, I didn't watch any. Yeah, no, I don't think I watched any of this. Yeah, I skipped everything in Eternity's End.
Go, champion.
Yeah, this is at the beginning. This is when he saves everyone and says, "Get out of here. Use the way gate." And then he catches Anduin again.
You
Everybody failed everything, see?
I have precisely what I need.
But do you?
I am so tired.
I love how they keep giving us those little refreshers.
As you wish.
So this is where he gets dominated?
No more secrets. No more lies.
Oh,
You are a weapon.
you're gonna explain? You're gonna explain something?
Our ends.
I will not.
So this is how, okay.
Death.
How can I convince you? From our first breath to our last, every decision is made for us.
No, it isn't.
Then, the afterlife decides what eternity we must endure. We can't even.
Just to be clear, that's
contain-
bullshit.
We couldn't control anything, but through the jailer, control of
Yes.
our fate will at last be possible.
Look around you! At what and who you've joined.
Lady, you're literally in what looks to be like a BDSM capital.
What makes you believe you're not just a weapon to achieve his ends?
You have a choice to consider. Join us willingly.
Or be
made to serve.
brainwashed.
I thought you believed in free will, Sylvanas.
Not anymore.
We've never had free will, little lion. But that is about to change.
Why do I get the feeling like the only reason they're gonna come to beat the crap out of us, the beings beyond the fourth dimension, is because of what she did?
Necessary instrument. We must begin its preparation.
Leave him to me. You've seen what he is capable of when he believes in the cause. A measure of patience may yield superior results.
So that's supposed to be us spying off in the back there.
Very well. We have our weapon. Now, we shall hone it.
They just take a rock to his head trying to sharpen him.
For so
What's with the...
long, you've
Are we going back?
arrogant souls. But instead of learning from their suffering, you've become one of them. You just needed to obey. How fortunate you
I really didn't like the Ventir.
witnessed the splendor.
I don't care that they're the current meta best for druids, Moonkin.
Every precious drop of anima, so painstaking.
Lucky I went to Ardenweald. I wanted to go Bastion. I wanted to go with the Kyrian. I guess I could now.
For the banished
Apparently they're pretty viable.
to reclaim what was his. And once his
The banished one. Oh, Jailer, right.
it shall be by his will that all is washed away. The only power that will emerge from this torrent of change.
So did he come back? I guess I should have watched the
And the
9.1 stuff too, but
its victory.
Someone will stop you, Denathrius. Even if
yeah, we did it.
Do not speak.
What a weird guy. And we send all that anima into the maw. I think I remember that though. I remember him destroying a whole bunch of his own land. See, Shadowlands was visually cool so far.
Lesson.
Oh boy. Okay, so now we're in Chains of Dominate. Okay, so we're just getting caught up in all this, are we? Loon, Tyrande, Arthas, and Uther.
What is our plan?
So how about 3 chapters tonight and 3 chapters tomorrow, and then the rest tomorrow?
Denathrius has fulfilled his
I feel like there's gonna be too much for me to take in at once and actually have any coherent thoughts about.
forge our next weapon.
Okay.
He's not ready.
He did.
Your direct approach is necessary.
We're going to turn him into the next Lich King. So we want to make more armor and weapons. He won't do it willingly. See?
There she is again.
Are you flirting?
Oh, these endless lectures of yours
Have failed to convince you. Regardless, the conversation is over.
You'll do it or we'll make you do it.
One way or another, we will have you.
Hmm. Don't say it like that.
offer this one last time.
Please just do it.
Our cause will be made to serve.
So you don't believe in free will?
is that. Why even give me
You're not giving.
a choice you never had? Despite all your grand designs, there's still some shred of your mortality haunting you.
Oh.
The Banshee Queen hasn't entirely eclipsed the Ranger General.
Don't.
Now I understand why you brought me here. Why you've tried so hard to persuade me. Because if you can get me to let go of hope, you finally can too.
Oh, that's clever.
Submit. You are only making this harder on yourself.
Not harder on me. Right now,
I feel like that's Blizzard talking to itself.
how will you use it?
I've not come this far to falter now.
Never give up, never give in.
Do you hesitate?
Is she a little?
Make your choice.
Do it.
Sylvanas Windrunner.
We all know what you do anyway. And
Prison could not hold me forever.
Why have you come to Bastion?
he likes blue girls.
Have a key
That makes him happy.
that I need.
You will release this soul from your grasp.
No. He is bound to me.
That's funny.
Just as you once sought to bind your own brother.
What, so they have brothers and sisters, those two? Oh, they broke the statue. I remember that, though. The Lich Anduin, the Lich King. I don't know what they call him. The Moss-worn Prince. That's crazy, man. Why would you do that? Oh, so he lost control and then he gained control. So, hashtag ominous orchestral music. I love it. I sealed a giant hole in the sky now.
Its part flawlessly.
Here, I got the stick for you.
3 keys remain. Then they will see
You don't like this?
death
I thought this is exactly what you wanted.
meant to be changed.
And that's when he brings Korthia down, eh? What do you want,
Efforts are futile.
big dude?
Oribos is within my grasp.
Do you think he sounds like that because he's got that big plate in front of his mouth?
Jaina, we need a portal.
I thought he called her jailer for a second there.
Must not take the Eternal City.
He's going to do it.
Whoever is going to destroy the Arbiter.
Quickly, champions! Stop Sylvanas!
Break her toes.
My will.
The Arbiter's defenses.
Cut her off at the ankles.
Stop the jailer while we still can.
He's done it. The Arbiter falls.
He did. He did it. See? End of reality. Well, that didn't work out too well, did it now? Because reality is still a thing, ain't it? You got your core? She's like, you look like an idiot. You kind of do look like an idiot, though. So that's kind of what I was talking about earlier when Thanos got just he had 2 stones at the start of Infinity War? Yeah, because he had the one he stole off the ship, and then that's the one he was stealing off the ship. So I guess one or two. Yeah, no, 2, because he had already hit that place there from Guardians 1. So he hit there, and he gets a second stone, and he drops his armor, and he starts hand-to-hand fighting to show he doesn't really need anything else anymore. He's already more powerful than everyone. Makes him really intimidating. I like that. This guy gets the final key or whatever. And he's like, I need more armor. I don't need to be intimidating anymore. I need to be more. You don't need to be protected. You can just take us out, can't you?
The way is open, Zobor. We already have what we need.
It isn't about that. It was him the whole time. You've been doing all the wrong things. He knew you were going to do that. You're like a Gamora. You just didn't know it.
I will never serve.
You got a cool weapon? What are those soul, like, are they soul stones of some kind? So spoiler, they throw her in a hell. Come, my new son, come with me. Is that the compass from Mists of Pandaria? Or am I just thinking it a compass in Mists of Pandaria? I'll be wrong about that. Oh shit. She's gone. Oh, does this point us to Anduin? Is that what that does?
The battle is almost
No. It's a compass that shows us what's going on there.
forces atop Torghast. When we reach Oribus, you will defend Zobal while he completes the ritual.
The ritual to steal back his ball.
Compel me to defend him. Each time he dominates my will, I feel myself slipping.
He likes to dominate the little blonde boy, doesn't he?
Is this what you felt when Arthas raised you, Sylvanas? Hollow, empty.
How could you do this, Sylvanas?
You once were.
You're terrible.
By darkness.
Yes, young lion. But in the end, the sacrifices we've made will have been worth it.
According to you, you think so.
Once the cycle of life and death has been broken and remade, we will...
By that time, I'll have been lost. And so will you.
Yeah, we need a better plan of attack rather than let yourself go crazy.
Not what you
Yeah.
made me to be.
Chapter 3. So this will be the last one for now. Oh, you're a Rokullo. Oh. Oh no! You guys are always taking the form of something inconvenient. How do you know you're not a spy, Rokullo? Oh, damn it.
Once we arrive in Torghast, he is quite eager to meet you. Kill the Mawwalker
Yeah, that probably turned out well.
as a sign of gratitude.
Just looks back. All right, you want to go, bud?
The Nathrezim, serving the jailer, but they were part of the Burning
What?
Legion.
So the Burning Legion were fighting.
We were led to believe.
So the Burning Legion.
The Dreadlords are masters of infiltration and illusion.
Oh.
Our Covenant forces must remain vigilant.
Okay.
Stay alert, Mawwalker.
Well,
They could be anywhere.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Girlfriend, you have no idea.
What the? What was that?
Not a word.
Oh, we saw this. We did this. This is them finding Corthria. I've still got stuff I gotta do there. But I can fly now. That's the important bit. Makes farming way easier. When we beat the eyes. And then it flies away. Odin's eye! For Odin! And then the eyeball is beaten. So this was a pretty cool thing, I'm not gonna lie. I guess I missed quite a bit in... I guess it would be Legion? I think it was Legion. They did the order halls. But it could also have been BFA that they were introduced. Shouldn't be hard. Sniff it! So this is kind of silly. I think this was silly, I'm not gonna lie. Because the Primus, we already kind of knew this was the Primus. Ta-da! And then it gives you shit for bringing that thing here.
Primus, you've been trapped here all this time?
I think the voice actor for Hermir is just not the right fit. It's too goofy.
Forgive me, Master. We were only...
He knows we're here.
He is coming. Prepare yourselves. We make our stand now. I will resist you to my last, Sobal.
I guess they were actually friends or something.
Me down. My sigil will be lost to you forever. No. There is another way.
Oh, the kid's gonna steal it. That's right. A Mornblade. Okay, so Frostmourne. That's why. They can rune carving. I get it. You can carve them on and off. I have one. No, you haven't.
It is time to deprive the jailer of his underling.
Hell yeah. Awesome.
Helya is no one's underling. I will not be silenced. I will not be imprisoned. My wrath shall haunt you.
That was good. I like that. That was funny. Bitch, shit fit and just shut up.
I am well.
Impressive, considering Denathrius
Had
had
it.
you beheaded after casting Renethor into the maw. Reveal yourself, infiltrator.
Always so clever. Only I am not
Oh.
the infiltrator. I am the distraction. Now!
the medallion! Remove the interlopers!
So the Dreadlords were actually from here then, I guess, huh? Please stand by. Something happened?
Reveal yourself, Mal'Ganis.
The Harvester of
I'm back!
How I have missed your purity of conviction. A pity it will now be lost forever. Nathrazim, bring me her fangs.
So then they fight a little.
Mal'Ganis, we need not be enemies. Join us to save Revendreth and end your
We
exile.
were never in exile, you gullible fool. It was all part of the Master's plan.
What's his face? Jailer? Is that him?
While you remained fixated on a paltry medallion, we seized the true prize.
Mornia.
With the Sire's essence held.
So we should have just killed him.
Our mission never changed. For eons, we have done the Master
In secret across countless realities. What? Argus. What? This is so stupid. Oh, I'm gonna have to go see my brother and tell him about this. So they all okay. The Dreadlords.
Keep your trinket and your realm. They are dust in the face of our sire's true ambition.
It's an Ice Age nuking them.
You had just obeyed.
I give you this medallion so that I might be free to expunge the Dreadlords from the Shadowlands. Abuse this power, and I will remind you why I was condemned to Revendreth.
Darkest grief.
Okay, I'm gonna finish that in a second. Dreadlords are not part of the Legion. Interdimensional.
Regret this betrayal soon enough.
That's so silly.
Should we be worried about him?
It's not my fault he can't take a joke.
Did you truly believe you were my only means of escape, mortal?
Well, that explains why Mal'Ganis is here then.
One that you
He was supposed to come back here.
You will pay the price for crossing me. But first, there are more important matters that demand my attention. So enjoy this brief reprieve. It is the last you will ever know.
Oh, we're going on to our next chapter. Oh, we saw this bit too. So, we'll pause it here. We'll continue this tomorrow. We'll start this off first. And, tomorrow's gonna be Final Fantasy 14. There's an update, and I want to check it out. So we'll start with this. We'll do that. Then we'll go over some World of Warcraft. And if I have time, if I feel like it, maybe some Lost Ark. I might just do that on off stream beforehand. Do some leveling or something. I don't know. Anyways, so I guess I saw most of that before, and it isn't really like anything too interesting. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I feel like it was very. They put a lot more effort into what we were looking at as opposed to the story. It might make a little more sense as I watch on, but so far, I mean, it's wow, really, like, what's it matter? I think the thing about the Dreadlords is what's making me not think about anything else right now is because it's just so stupid. That part kind of bothers me. So they were always working for Sire Denathrius. They were never like part of the Legion. They were using the Legion. So like, I don't know. It just seems very stupid, like a bad payoff after all that time. Well, we'll see some more tomorrow. It's not like I'm gonna unsubscribe, and even if I were to unsubscribe, I'd probably just end up subscribing again in like a year from now. Anyways, have a good night. Be good to each other, and peace out. I'll see you tomorrow.